Before we get started, share and smash that like button for me. In our lives, we all get that one story that leaves a deep mark of nostalgia. For some, it's sweet, and for others, it can be unpleasant. Some of us experience it in our childhood and some in adulthood, but most of us experience it in our teenage years when we are going through a lot, both physically and emotionally, just among others. Today, you'll hear a story of Kevin, a middle class teen who had a profound love for art, and that love brought some ups and downs in Kevin's life. Well, let's start from the beginning. Kevin was born in a small village where people had low living standards. At the age of 4, he began attending a school in his village. Since childhood, he's had a great passion for art, and mostly in his books, he would draw unnecessary lines and shapes, then color them for no reason. But his teachers could see his fondness for art and drawing. His enthusiasm grew over the years, and he began taking private lessons from one of the art teachers in his village. When he finished junior high, he was certain he would take art as one of his main studies in high school. In pursuit of his passion, he arrived in the city and got admission to one of the art schools where his artistic skills got more polished. While chasing his dreams, he met a girl named Shanice, with whom he forged a deep bond of soul and love. She was more of his soulmate than his girlfriend. She was always there for him when he needed her, in his highs and his lows. But his classmates despised him for being a low-status student, which broke his heart and secluded himself from the rest of the class. In his world, it was only him and Shanice. One day, he and Shanice were sitting in the library when they heard an announcement of an art competition being held in the school. He told Shanice he really wanted to join the competition, but was reluctant to do it because it was something very big for him. As always, Shanice encouraged him to join the competition because she was aware of his potential and passion for the arts. And ultimately, he joined the competition. Unfortunately, he didn't qualify in the top 3. Maybe the world was too big for him. He was heartbroken and disappointed, not because he lost, but because he had prepared for this moment his whole life. This was the opportunity for him to show the world what he was capable of. After the competition, he didn't come to school for 3 days. Shanice was worried about him. She texted and called him a few times, but he didn't reply. On the 4th day, when he appeared at school, Shanice was angry and upset, but she could feel his pain. So again, she encouraged him not to give up and prepare himself for the next year's competition, which he would undoubtedly win. Despite giving up, Kevin promised himself that he would be the champ next year, so he started working hard. He would spend hours and hours in his practice, while Shanice sat beside him, appreciating his efforts. In the process, he faced many other obstacles, which he boldly overcame. And when the time arrived the next year, he was prepared more than ever. This time, he got first place with a $2,000 grand prize. This was the moment when he sat in the corner and felt satisfied with his efforts and struggles, and the joy couldn't leave his face. He smiled and smiled while looking at Shanice because he knew she was the only person in the whole world who deserved that smile, because she was the one who encouraged and supported him all the time. After the competition, Shanice and Kevin left the hall holding hands with a sense of pride. I appreciate you for listening to my story. Whether you like the story or you like the art, like, comment, subscribe, share. I appreciate you for joining me. That's it.